Hi there, Garrett Blevins here on behalf of JTS AI Coaching. We're excited to have you be part of this beta test group and get in. We've been working really hard on this program and we're very excited to see people using it and making progress. So, to start, you're going to get an email similar to this one with the program. It's going to be from the JTS AI Coaching team. There'll be some information here, and if you click on these three dots, if you're using Google, it'll put the link here. I'm sure you already found that because that's probably how you're watching this video. Regardless, this video is going to be covering how to open and save and send back your logs. That process can be a little confusing the first time you do it, so we want to make sure that everything is as streamlined and easy as possible. So to begin with, there's two ways to access your document. One is to download it and use it as an Excel file. That's the easiest way to do it. The other is to use Google Sheets. If you don't have access to Microsoft Excel and you don't want to purchase it, you can use it in Sheets, which is free. However, it's a little bit more of a hassle to send it back. It's just a few steps though, and that's what I'm going to send you right now, or show you to do right now. So let's put it into my drive here, and let's check that out. You'll see the file here is for Marissa Inda, and let's open this with Google Sheets. So you can edit and do everything in Google Sheets. You can do this on your phone as well if you're editing the document as you go through. Just know that it takes a little bit to load when you're booting it up because it is usually it's not a huge file, but there's a little bit going on here. You'll see the dashboard here. You can check out the PDF we have that overviews the dashboard. Really the focus here is to show you there's a tab down here, Cycle 1, and this is where you're going to fill out your program. So let's pretend that we've gone through week 1, week 2, week 3, and we're moving in and we're finishing the 4th week of the training cycle that we've been doing. We maybe have 1 day left. It's probably somewhere around Thursday or Friday, and that's when you should be sending the log back. So after we filled everything out, and again, there's another video that talks about how to fill this out exactly. After we filled everything out, what we're going to do is we're going to go to File, and we're going to download as. And it's very important that you download as a Microsoft Excel document. What this does is it takes the Google Sheet document you've been editing and it turns it into a Microsoft Excel document. So I'll show you that here. And you see how it's downloading right here. Now we have our Microsoft Excel document. But notice as I put the cursor over here, it says Marissa Inda 123456 version 5, and it doesn't say version 5, but it's in some computer systems it will say version, or it will say copy or something. This happens when you download the same file name multiple times. Your computer will start to add version numbers to it. It's very important that when you send back your log, you delete those version numbers because if those version numbers are still in there, the ID number can be compromised and the system may not know which file is yours. So what you're going to do if that's the case and you do have a version number that's been added is go to Show in Folder, and you'll make sure that there's no other files that have the name of your file with your ID number with no version. Here we see that there is, so we're going to go ahead and delete this older version, and then what we're going to do, since we're using version 5, is we're going to rename it. And you can click right click and hit rename, or simply click it twice slowly, and that will allow you to edit the name. And all you do is delete the version number so that the file looks like it was when you originally sent it. Click out, and that's the file that you want to upload. It's a good idea sometimes to just drag that over onto your desktop so that you can just pull it back into the email that you'll send the system. And again, all you're going to do to send the log back is whatever email you got your program from, you simply reply to that. You can say, here is my updated log. Oop, if I could spell. And then you would simply attach the log right here. And so there's the file that we were just working with. You would open that up, and this is now the file that has your almost 4 entire weeks of edits. Again, you're going to send that in when you have 1 or 2 workouts left, somewhere around Thursday or Friday of your 4th week. You would do the same process if you were editing in an Excel, except you wouldn't have to remember to save it as an Excel document. You would simply attach and then send back the file to the system. And that's all you have to do. You'll do that at the end of every 4-week block. And again, try to get that in by Thursday or Friday. But that's really all you have to do. Again, just to show you that there is all you're doing is going to File when you've been using Google Sheets, Download As, and then a Microsoft Excel document. And again, it's very important to make sure that you send back the file and it's named the same way. So make sure if you used a nickname or you used your middle name or whatever it is, make sure that you send back a file that is with the same name, and make sure that when you fill out the questionnaire and it asks for your full name and ID number, you're typing in exactly it is as it was listed in your file itself that you're sending back. And that's it. Pretty simple, right? So that's 2 of the 3 parts, both downloading and then sending back your logs. And the other video we have covers how to actually use the log and fill it out. So you can check that video out as well before you start. Again, we're very excited to have you on the team and to see you make the progress and become a better version of yourself. In any case, I hope you're doing well. Blessings.